77 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty cool that it's doing all of that. It came charged at 69%, in case you're wondering. This thing is absolutely awesome. If you have not heard about ANKER, I don't know where you've been, you have to be under a rock, but I recently got this little guy to take to the beach, to take out with us, and we just go like hanging out or whatever, to keep in the car as an easy just power bank for everything. One of my favorite things about these power banks is they can be used with normal plugs, and this one is exceptionally light. So we're going to pop this guy out of the box really quickly so you can see this. And the main things here is you can charge your phone, your tablet, all that other stuff. You guys know how that part works. We've got this little guy. I'm going to drop him down out of here. I did not get the solar power charging version. It just wasn't necessary for me. So you can see what we've got going on. I'm going to give you a nice little up close look. We've got some great ventilation here. We can spin this guy this way so you can see the little handle. This one is nice and light. I love that. You've got the little input for the charging cable. This whole charging cable is right here, so nothing crazy there. I have a ton of these now just because of the different products that I get. And then we have this little foam thing. It's really easy to set up and use. They've got some simple instructions as far as demos go. You can do the solar charging if you want to again, but I did not get that. And then you've got the little features on the front. So I actually fully charged this. It came charged at 69%, in case you're wondering. One of the negatives I think about this is that this actually isn't connected. So when you know, this could easily get lost, and I'm not super happy about that. Then we have the little light feature. So if I turn this guy on, you're going to see, you got to hold this down for like a second, and it should come on. Let's see what we get here. Boom. There we go. It is at 100% battery, and then it's looking to connect to my phone. I love the app on the phone for this. It's actually a really nice experience. So let me go ahead and do this so we can see everything. You have a 15-watt USB-C. You've got a 140-watt USB-C, but you can't use that while you're charging it using the solar power. So just be aware of that. And then you have another 140-watt right here. Then we have a 12-watt right there, and then this lets you turn on and off the connection to the phone if you need to, and then the resets right there. So this is going to give you power to these. You have to press that in order for the power to actually go on. And one of my favorite things about the app is how it shows you how much power is left in the actual charger. All right. So if I go to the ANKER app, it should connect here in just a second. Hopefully we'll see if this pops through. And then it should be right there. There it is. Boom. 77%. We've got 77 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty cool that it's doing all of that. And nothing is plugged in, so I'm not really testing anything right here. But it says that it's got 2 days and 1 hour and 18 minutes, and then it flips back to 1 day. So I'm not really sure why it's going back and forth there, but it is. This is the C300. And I can turn up the brightness of the controls. Oh, no, wait, that's the light. Yeah, so it's got this little light right here that you can control. And then I was going to go ahead and turn the screen brightness. So you can turn the screen off if you want to, just by tapping that. And there should be a setting here for my screen. Yep, screen brightness all the way up to high. So if I go like that, now the screen is at its brightest versus its lowest. So you can see that right there. Boom, and boom. Pretty nice. We can go ahead and take this off. So if you are someone... Wait, what? Oh, that was weird. I guess the film's already gone, maybe, or maybe it just didn't peel it. So if you're someone that is thinking about getting this, I do love these little guys. It is extremely affordable. It's also just a really nice safety thing to have in the car. So I keep this in the car so I can easily plug stuff in if I need to. Obviously, you could maybe use this when you're walking around, camping, hiking, all that kind of stuff. But that is what I would say, is this is a great little backup power bank for those emergency situations if you need some light or whatever. Good stuff. So I hope this helped you. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's rise with the tide, and I'll see you on the flip side.